to the series of video lectures on analysis and design of algorithm, that is ADA. In today's class we are going to discuss the divide and conquer method. As we have discussed in the last class, the divide and conquer method, actually binary search, merge sort, quick sort, min max, stress and matrix multiplication, all are the examples of the divide and conquer method. Means all these problems can be solved using divide and conquer method. Divide and conquer method में हम लोग क्या करते हैं, इस मेथड में हम लोग प्रॉब्लम को छोटे छोटे पार्ट्स में डिवाइड करते हैं जो कि बेस प्रॉब्लम के समान ही होते हैं. इतना आगे हम लोग उसको डिवाइड करते हैं कि उसे और आगे डिवाइड नहीं किया जा सके. उस केस में वो हमें एक सोल्यूशन देने लगते हैं और बाद में हम उन्हें मर्ज करते हैं. सो डिवाइड, देन सॉल्व इट रिकर्सिवली, दैट इज कॉन्कर, एंड देन मर्ज इट टू गेट द ओवरऑल सॉल्यूशन डन. आज हम लोग जो डिस्कशन करने वाले हैं, दैट इज एक्चुअली द बाइनरी सर्च. तो बाइनरी सर्च डिवाइड एंड कॉन्कर स्ट्रैटेजी पे बेस्ड है, जिसमें कि हम लोग एक एरे दिया होगा या लिस्ट ऑफ एलिमेंट्स दी होगी विद द n एलिमेंट्स, एंड वी हैव टू सर्च अ गिवन एलिमेंट x वेदर इट इज present or not in that list. If present, we have to return its position, and if it is not present, we have to return 0, indicating that it is not available in the list. Before starting the divide and conquer method, actually the binary search can be solved using two types, that is non-recursive and recursive. तो पहले हम लोग नॉन रिकर्सिव बाइनरी सर्च देखेंगे, यह भी डिवाइड एंड कॉन्कर पे बेस्ड ही है. उसके बाद हम लोग रिकर्सिव बाइनरी सर्च देखेंगे. लेट अस टेक एन एग्जांपल. वी आर गोइंग फॉर फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दैट इज नॉन रिकर्सिव बाइनरी सर्च. Now let's say we are given with a list of element containing n number of elements. Let's say this is a list. Now before starting, one important thing is, for binary search the list must be in sorted order. This is the minimum required condition for the binary search. हम लोग यहाँ ये भी देखेंगे कि इसको बाइनरी सर्च ही क्यों कहते हैं थोड़ी देर बाद. Now let us assume that here are some values 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and so on. These are the values which are stored in this array. We will mention the indices. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Taking this as the lower bound, the low bound is 1 and the higher bound is 6. Now, first of all, we will get the middle index of this location or this list. So, how the middle location can be obtained, that is mid is equal to L plus H divided by 2. So, this will give us, that is L is 1 plus 6 divided by 2, that is 7 divided by 2, that is equal to 3. Means the middle location of this list is the third index. Now let us assume that we have to search the element x containing any value. We can take it as, let's say we want to search the number 50, whether 50 is available in this list or not. So for that, as we know the list is in sorted order, let us calculate the middle index. The middle index is 3. Now what is the task? We have to check whether the element to be searched, that is 50x, is available at, let's say the array name is A, is available at middle index of that array. So we want to check it. So what is A of mid? A of mid is 30. What is x? X is 50. Now this is not true. The value to be searched is not at the middle location. So this is the check first of all. And if we found that the value to be searched is not available in the middle index, now there are only two possibilities. हम लोग उस तरफ जा रहे हैं. हम लोग ये रीजन अभी देखने वाले हैं कि why this is termed as binary search. तो यहाँ पर चूंकि 50 मिडिल इंडेक्स पे नहीं है तो दो ही पॉसिबिलिटी है. नाउ आइदर इट कैन बी in the right side of the middle index or it can be in the left side of the middle index. चूंकि सिर्फ दो ही पॉसिबिलिटी है, लेफ्ट राइट, इसीलिए इसे हम बाइनरी में भी 1 या 0, दैट इज लेफ्ट राइट, इस तरीके से इसको हम बाइनरी सर्च कहते हैं. सो नाउ दो ही पॉसिबिलिटी है, तो या तो हम राइट जाएंगे या फिर लेफ्ट जाएंगे. नाउ फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल हैव टू चेक वेदर कि अब राइट में जाना है या लेफ्ट में जाना है. नाउ हाउ दैट कैन बी आइडेंटिफाइड, उसे कैसे हम आइडेंटिफाई कर सकते हैं. नाउ चेक द मिडिल इंडेक्स वैल्यू, लेट्स से दिस a of mid is less than x or a of mid is greater than x. What is x? X is the value to be searched. Now, यदि मिडिल इंडेक्स पे जो वैल्यू है वो जिस वैल्यू को हमें सर्च करना है उससे छोटी है, इसका मतलब जिस वैल्यू को हमें सर्च करना है वो मिडिल इंडेक्स से बड़ी है और इसीलिए वो मिडिल इंडेक्स से राइट साइड में ही होगी, लेफ्ट साइड में कतई नहीं. मीन्स at this moment we will be in position to decide or eliminate just half of the array from the search, approximately half of the array in this case when it is non-recursive. So उस केस में अब हमें क्या करना होगा, तो next search will be in the right side. In that case what will happen, now the next search should start from this index because at this point it is not available. So our next array will start from this and will end at this location. In that case, what will be the low index? So I should draw here. In that case, we have to make the search further in this subarray. That is, it must start from 4, index 4, 5 and 6. It must start from the index 4. Then in that case, L will be 4 and H will be 6. Now what is L? How this L can be obtained for the next right array, sub array? That L will be mid plus 1. So this is how we can obtain the new lower bound for the next search, that to be in the right of the middle. So the left bound will be mid plus 1 and high will remain high. And now we will make the search in this direction. Now again, this is a subarray. We have to find out the 50 value, whether it is available in the list or not. Again, we will perform the same operation. We will obtain the middle index. Middle index will be 4 plus 6, that is 10 divided by 2. It is come out to be 5. Means यहाँ पर अब इस सब एरे का मिडिल पॉइंट हम लोगों ने निकाल लिया है. Again, we will have to check whether the value to be searched is available at A of mid or not. Now, the x is 50, A of middle is 50, the value is found. Then we will return this middle index, that is this location, specifying that at location 5 the value to be searched is obtained. Now, here मुझे एक केस और डिस्कस कर लेना चाहिए कि यदि वैल्यू यहां पर नहीं है तो उस केस में क्या होगा. उस केस में क्या, मान लेते हैं कि मुझे एक वैल्यू सर्च करनी थी. टेक द एग्जांपल ऑफ सेकंड, दैट इज x इज इक्वल टू 55. सो इफ आई वांट टू सर्च दिस 55 वैल्यू, देन व्हाट विल हैपन. कंटिन्यूइंग हियर, इसके आगे ही हम लोग कंटिन्यू करते हैं. सो नाउ दिस वैल्यू, टेक द सेकंड केस, दैट इज 50 इज नॉट इक्वल टू 55. अगेन, जब ये वैल्यू मिडिल इंडेक्स पर नहीं है तो दो ही पॉसिबिलिटी है, या तो वो राइट में होगी या फिर लेफ्ट में होगी. अगेन, दिस वैल्यू 55 इज लार्जर एज कंपेयर टू 50, सो इट मस्ट बी इन दी राइट साइड. तो उस केस में हमें फिर से राइट साइड में सर्च करना होगा और अब हमारा जो नया लोअर इंडेक्स होगा दैट विल बी मिड प्लस 1. सो द न्यू एरे विल बी this one and L will be equal to mid plus 1, indicating that L is equal to 6 and H is again 6 and the value is 60. For that, again we will find out the middle index. 6 plus 6, that is 12 divided by 6. So middle index will become again 6 plus 6 divided by 2, that is 6. Again we will check whether the 55 is available at the middle index or not. so it is not available. And now the array contains only a single element. So if this value is present at this location, we can say that the value is available. If it is not, then we can declare that value is not available. We have searched the whole list, because now there are no possibility further to get the new middle, new high, low, like that. So इस तरीके से हम लोग यहाँ पर सर्च कंटिन्यू करेंगे. Now what if हमें इसे लेफ्ट साइड में सर्च करना होता. लेट्स से फॉर एग्जांपल तीसरा केस ले लेते हैं. फर्स्ट केस द वैल्यू इज ऑब्टेन्ड इन द राइट साइड. सेकंड केस वी हैव टेकन दैट द वैल्यू इज नॉट फाउंड. थर्ड केस अगेन वी आर टेकिंग लाइक दैट कि द एलिमेंट टू बी सर्च इज इन द लेफ्ट साइड. लेट्स से फॉर एग्जांपल वी हैव टू सर्च 20. इन दैट केस व्हाट विल हैपन? अगेन स्टार्ट फ्रॉम दिस. The middle index value will be 30. Now 30 is not equal to 20 here. The second case, that is 20. So now the value to be searched is less than the middle value. Hence the search will be continued in the left sub half. Means in that case what will happen? So L will become L same, but the high, that is H, should be mid minus 1. Why? Because mid minus 1. This is the middle index third. Now the value to be searched is not available, and that is less than this side. So the higher index of this sub part, left sub part, will be mid minus 1. So the array, the new array will be like that. That is, it will contain two values, that is 10 and 20. So here L will be L, but H will be mid minus 1. That will be the formula. So what is the formula? Now I should revise that, and so that we will be in position to write the algorithm. What are the steps? First of all, we will get the middle index of the value, array. We will check whether the value to be searched is available at the middle index or not. If the value to be searched is available at the middle index, we will declare that the value is found. But if it is not there, there are only two possibilities. Either that value to be searched will be in the right sub half, or it will be in the left sub half. If the value to be searched is larger as compared to the middle index, then we will go right side, and in that case the lower bound of the right sub part will be mid plus 1. Higher bound will remain unchanged. On the other hand, if the value to be searched is less than the middle index value, we will go for the next search in the left subtree, where low will remain low, but high index will be mid minus 1, because it is not available at the mid, and so on. We will go on checking and dividing the array like that. So now we are in position to write the non-recursive algorithm for the binary search. So let us write the algorithm. Let's say algorithm binary search, and we will be given with an array, the number of element in the array, and X is the element which is to be searched. So here we can write the comment where A is an array containing an element and X is the value to be searched. Okay. Now this process is going to be repeatedly executed. Again and again we have to calculate the middle index. So for that we should take the variable L indicating that is it is lower bound, that should be 1. We will be having another variable H, that will be the N, that is the higher bound. Now apply a loop, that is while L is less than equal to H. So what is to be performed? First task is just obtain the middle index, that is mid is equal to L plus H divided by 2. Now check whether we have obtained the middle value. And कब तक ये ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म करते जाना, जब तक कि लो वाकई लो है किससे, हाई से. ओके, हम इस बारे में और बात करेंगे. नाउ चेक वेदर द वैल्यू टू बी सर्च्ड इज अवेलेबल एट द मिडिल इंडेक्स और नॉट. यही चेक किया था हम लोगों ने. तो हम लोगों ने चेक किया कि जो भी वैल्यू सर्च करनी है वो मिडिल इंडेक्स पे है. यदि ऐसा है देन इन दैट केस रिटर्न मिड, दैट इज द पोजीशन ऑफ द एलिमेंट टू बी फाउंड. बट if this is not the case, then there are only two possibilities. Either the element will be in the right side or in the left side. Now for that we will apply an if else. So apply an if else, either we can apply if else if also. So otherwise just apply else if. So else if. Now we are checking whether the number to be searched is in the right side or not. For that मैं ऐसा कहता हूं, if a of middle पर जो middle index पर जो value है, if it is less than the value to be searched, means now we have to continue the search in the right subhalf. In that case, the lower bound will be middle plus 1 and the higher bound will remain unchanged, and in else case means we have to search in the left subtree. In that case, the lower bound will remain same and the higher bound will be mid minus 1. And with these new values of L and H, we will again calculate the middle index. We will again check whether the value is found at the middle index or not, and so on. So इस तरीके से हम इसे कंटिन्यू करेंगे, लेकिन ये तब तक होगा जब तक कि लो वाकई लो है किससे, हाई से. ना जब हम लोग प्रोसेसिंग करेंगे, यदि हम लोग राइट साइड में जाएंगे तो लो हाई की तरफ बढ़ेगा इस तरीके से, और कभी ना कभी लो हाई को क्रॉस कर जाएगा. यदि मैं लेफ्ट साइड में सर्च करूंगा तो क्या होगा, लो लो रहेगा लेकिन हाई लो की तरफ जाएगा और कभी ना कभी लो को क्रॉस कर लेगा. ऐसा तब सिर्फ तभी होगा, कैसा, या तो लो हाई को क्रॉस कर जाए या हाई लो को क्रॉस कर जाए. ये सिर्फ तभी होगा जब मैं पूरी लिस्ट चेक कर चुका हूं और लिस्ट में कहीं पर भी वो एलिमेंट अवेलेबल नहीं है. उस केस में ये कंडीशन फेल हो जाएगी, सर्च बंद हो जाएगा, एंड इट विल इंडिकेट that the element to be searched is not found, hence we have to return 0. So this is the algorithm for the non-recursive binary search. Now moving toward the recursive binary search. Now let us erase that and discuss the recursive binary search. And that is actually again based on the divide and conquer. So I think erase that. Okay. Now, again for binary search, the list must be in sorted order. So take the recursive example for that. Again, assuming that we are having a list. Some elements are there in the list. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 indices are there, and the values stored are 20, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. Now, the divide and conquer method suggests that we have to divide the list or the problem into some smaller part. Let us discuss first what may be the cases. What is the small p in that the divide and conquer method? Small p is the problem, the smallest problem where it cannot be divided further. हम उसे और आगे डिवाइड नहीं कर सकते. इस केस में हमारे पास यदि एरे में सिर्फ एक ही एलिमेंट है, if we are having a single element in the array, that is the smallest problem. In that case, the lower bound and upper bound will be same. L will be equal to H because the single element is there. And now at this point we can take a decision whether the element is available in this location or not. So यहाँ पर आके इस केस में आके हमें तुरंत ही सोल्यूशन मिल सकता है सिर्फ एक चेक लगा के कि यहाँ पर वैल्यू है या नहीं है. That is the small p. So mind it, हमें इसे एल्गो में भी मेंशन करना है कि यदि L is equal to H है तो या तो एलिमेंट होगा या एलिमेंट नहीं होगा. डायरेक्टली वी कैन गेट द रिजल्ट. और यदि ऐसा नहीं है तो हम क्या करने वाले हैं, यदि L और H इक्वल नहीं है then we will going on dividing the array into parts. Let's say for example ये आपके पास array है, so we will divide it into parts, means like that. Take an example. So here also we will calculate the middle index. So middle will be H plus L plus H divided by 2. Here in this case the mid will be 3. So now we will first check whether the element to be searched is available at this middle index or not. So if A of mid is equal to the value to be searched, let's say the value to be searched is 30. So at the first instant, if we check it, so it will reflect that the value is available and we will have to return the mid. उस केस में हम लोग मिड को रिटर्न कर लेंगे. लेकिन मान लेते हैं कि मिडिल पर वो वैल्यू अवेलेबल नहीं है, तो अगेन देयर आर ओनली टू पॉसिबिलिटीज. या तो वो वैल्यू राइट में होगी तब जब वैल्यू टू बी सर्च इज लार्जर एज कंपेयर टू द मिडिल वैल्यू. नेक्स्ट सर्च आपका लेफ्ट में होगा यदि जो भी वैल्यू सर्च करनी है वो मिडिल वैल्यू से छोटी है. सो नाउ वी विल बी हैविंग टू सब एरेज. सो जब हम राइट साइड में जाएंगे उस केस में हमें क्या करना होगा. उस केस में हम we will call the same function for the right sub array, and in that case again the left bound will be mid plus 1 and higher bound will remain high when the search is to be continued in the right side. But if the search is to be continued in the left side, L will become L and the higher bound will be, let's say, mid minus 1. So this will be lower bound, this will be higher bound. If the search is to be continued in the left sub part, if the search is to be continued in the right sub part, then lower bound will be mid plus 1 and the higher bound again will remain the same. So the important thing is discussion about the small p and then the discussion about the further search in either right side or in the left side. So now again we will write the algorithm for that and then we'll go for the complexity. So the recursive algorithm, now we are writing the recursive algorithm. Let's say algorithm binary search. Now here we will be having some more indices or arguments. Let's say A for array, L is the lower bound, H is the higher bound, and X is the number which is to be searched, whether it is available or not. So let us first of all calculate whether the problem is the small p or not. Just go for that. So for that we will check if L is equal to H. हमने अभी थोड़ी देर पहले ये डिस्कशन किया था कि यदि L H के बराबर है means it is just representing small p. So in that case हम डायरेक्ट डिसीजन ले सकते हैं वेदर जब एरे में एक ही वैल्यू है तो वो वैल्यू वो है या नहीं जिसे हमें सर्च करना है. तो विल जस्ट चेक वेदर इफ A of L और H एक ही बात है क्योंकि दोनों की वैल्यू सेम है. इफ इट इज इक्वल टू X then simply we have to return L means that value is found. बट यदि वो वहां नहीं है तो दूसरा केस सिंपल कि वो वैल्यू हमें नहीं मिली. So we will return simply 0. This is the small p problem. तो यदि एक ही वैल्यू है और वैल्यू मिल गई तो हम रिटर्न L कर देंगे, मतलब वो लोकेशन जहां पे वैल्यू फाइंड हुई मिली है, अदरवाइज वी विल रिटर्न 0. नाउ इन ऑल अदर केसेस जस्ट पुट else means the array do not contain a single element. Then we have to obtain the middle index, then obtain this middle point, that is middle is equal to L plus H divided by 2. Get the middle index. Then check whether the value is available at the middle index or not. So I'll check if the value to be searched is available at the middle index, then the element is found, the search is successful. So in that case return mid. But if this is not the case, then only two cases are there. Either it will be in the right sub array or in the left sub array. So go for the right sub array. If A of mid is less than X means the value to be searched is larger as compared to the middle value, then call the same function recursively for right sub array. So we'll call that is binary search. Now array will remain array. The lower bound will be mid plus 1. Here I have mentioned this is right and this is left. The lower bound will be now mid plus 1. The higher bound will remain the same and the value to be searched will be x, like that. But if this condition gets failed, means the element to be searched is in the left side, in that case we will call the same function, that is binary search. The array will remain same, but the lower index will be the low, higher index will be, that is mid minus 1, and the value to be searched will be x, like that. So this is the close and this is the close. This is how the recursive binary search can be written. Now, take the complexity for that. Last class में हमने देखा कि डिवाइड एंड कॉन्कर की जो जनरल कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी होती है, द फॉर्मूला फॉर दैट Tn is equal to that can be given by the recurrence relation, that is T1 for n is equal to 1, and in all other cases for n greater than 1 it can be given by Ta n by b plus Fn, where Fn actually is the function representing the merging, dividing and merging process, the time taken by the dividing and merging process, and here this n will be in the power of b. Now, in this example, if we are having n number of elements, the binary search tree specifies that at each check, if the element is not found, the half of the element will be out of the search. मतलब हमें या तो राइट सब ट्री में जाना है, राइट सब एरे में जाना है, या फिर लेफ्ट सब एरे में जाना है. Means the number of elements will be approximately half of the whole number of elements. So in that case, this can also be given with the help of the recurrence relation. Let's say T of n is equal to, that is T of 1, where for n is equal to 1. In all other cases, this can be given as T of n by 2 plus C for all n greater than 1. Now, ये क्या रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है? This is the small p. This is the small p problem. जब आपके पास एक ही एलिमेंट हो उस केस में we will be having some constant. हम सिर्फ constant टाइम में ये डिसीजन कर पाएंगे कि एलिमेंट है या नहीं है. So this can be the constant value. But in all other cases we have to check something. For that we will take the C, that is the constant. This C is for the checks, and this is specifying that we have divided the half of the elements. So this is how the recurrence relation can be written. So now we have to solve this recurrence relation. इस recurrence relation को solve करने के लिए we will take the worst case complexity scenario, that is Tn is equal to Tn by 2 plus C. Now, recurrence relation solve करते समय हमें इसको expand करना होता है, तो expand this, that is Tn by 2 is equal to, क्या expansion होगा Tn by 2 का, that is Tn by 4 plus C. Now substitute this n by 2 definition over here, so we will get T of n is equal to T of n by 4 plus C plus C. This is the C. So solving this we will get Tn by 4 plus 2C. Now again expand this Tn by 4. Tn by 4 को यदि मैं expand करूं तो क्या होगा? That is Tn by 8 plus C. Now again let us take this as a equation 1, this as equation 2. Now this can be obtained by substituting 1 in 2. So this is obtained by substitute 2 in 1. So substitute 2 in 1, we will get this relationship. Now let's say this is equation 3. Now again substitute this 3 in equation 1. What will be the expansion? That is Tn will be equal to, sorry, we have to substitute this into equation number, let's say A. Okay, then Tn is equal to, now substitute this value over here. What is that? That is Tn by 8 plus C. This is Tn by 4 plus 2C. So we will get Tn by 8 plus 3C. So we are getting a pattern over here. हमें अब यहाँ पर एक पैटर्न मिल रहा है. वो पैटर्न क्या हो सकता है? What is that pattern? That is equal to T n to the power I, where here the I is actually 3 plus IC. This is for I is equal to 3. So Tn is equal to, the general formula is Tn by 2 to the power I plus IC, if we further expand that. So now here, how to solve that? So I should erase that. Okay, we are having the formula that T of n is equal to T n divided by 2 to the power I plus IC. Here, just make a correction here. This is 1, not instead of 1, we have to put it in equation A. Okay, now, as we know that T of 1 actually can be obtained in constant time, where it is specifying that n is equal to 1. Means यदि array में सिर्फ एक ही element है, so we can obtain the result in constant time. So somehow I should make this factor as 1. That is, this is equal to actually T of 1. For that, T of n divided by 2 to the power I is equal to T of 1. This representing that n divided by 2 to the power I is equal to 1. Now, please change the side. So it will be n is equal to 2 to the power I, and now taking log of at both the side, we will get, let's say, log 2n is equal to log 2 base 2I. Solving that, this expression, we can obtain that is, this will become I. So log 2n is equal to I. So we are having the value of I now. Now substitute this value over here. So this can be written as T of n is equal to T n divided by, now, 2 to the power I. So what is the value of I? That is log 2n plus, what is the value of I? That is log 2n, and this C I write over here. So C into log n. Now, if we solve this, this will cancel out, this n will cancel out with this n. So it will become T of 1 plus C into log 2n. Now, अभी जैसे कि हमने थोड़ी देर पहले बात की थी, this is representing the small p, that is the number of element in the array is a single element, and we have to find, or we have to search whether it is available or not. So this can be substituted with the constant k, so the expression will be C log 2n. So this will be the time complexity for the problem, that is the binary search. Now if I write here, mention that the k and c are the constant. If we notify this using our notations, so the worst case complexity will be, that is big O of log n. That is O log n will be the complexity of the binary search. This is the formula. So this is all about the discussion of binary search. In next video lectures, we will go the next methods, any method, we will discuss it. Please do like, share and comment, subscribe my video channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.